Well, we have a new addition to the MeyerFire University platform that I'm very excited to introduce today, and that is our workshops. Now, we have different names for these. Some call them an escape room or the challenge or the simulator. We'll work through that. But basically, learning content through our videos and visuals, well, they're great for exploring and diving into new topics. But in the real world, we don't just need to know the material. We need to be able to use the material. If just handing someone a copy of NFPA 13 or the International Fire Code was enough to make a great inspector or designer or estimator, well, then that's exactly what we'd already be doing. But that's not enough to make great pros in our industry. With the university platform, we truly are holding nothing back. If you're in it, we want to be sure that we're equipping you with every resource we can to help you do great work in this field. At the root of what we're doing at MeyerFire is to help raise the tide for the industry. We want you to be excellent at what you do, like truly elite. When you raise your own bar, it raises others too. Your clients, your competitors, your coworkers, you do great work, and by that I mean quality, informed, intentional, efficient work, and others will notice. When you and I do that enough times, well, we start to raise the practice of fire protection overall. Less misses, more safe structures, better advocacy, better awareness, and more safe lives. Despite being around for a century and a half, our niche industry, I truly believe, is just in its infancy. There is so much potential here. I say all that because really the only way we move forward and really shape the industry is to change the paradigm altogether. We're not here to give you a PowerPoint and go home. We're not just doing a few whiteboard talks and hoping you remember everything 2 days, 2 weeks, or 2 years later. We want to teach, to equip, and to develop skill. We're going about this with 2 new additions to the university platform. The first here is a 1-page PDF summary. Now, this sounds really simple, but basically below each video, you'll see a link to a 1-page PDF summary. This includes the most important takeaways from that session and provides you with links to specific code or standard sections that we mentioned in the video. So if you're jumping back to that one specific section or you need that one specific topic, well, this is our way of helping you get to what you need to find faster. Now, if you want to revisit a topic you haven't seen in a while, absolutely. Check out, rewatch the video, see it as many times as you need. But if you just need that one tip or that one illustration or that one code section, these 1-page PDF summaries with each new video is going to be the way to go. I hope and I really think they'll be a great resource for you to have in your tool belt as you work in the industry. Those summaries is one way we're trying to set you up to do great work. The last piece to doing great work is to develop skills. In our industry, developing skill is perhaps the toughest piece to accomplish. All the research says that to truly develop a skill, what we need more than anything is to practice, to get feedback, and to practice again. Iterate and reiterate. Why can experience be so valuable? Well, if we learn through experience, then experience can develop skill. It can develop the muscles we need to be helpful and efficient in what we do. Can we, as part of this platform, suddenly give you 5 years of experience with our training? No, but what we can give you is the opportunity to practice and hone your skill. And that's where our newest edition of the platform comes in. It's been called a fire protection escape room or a simulator for fire protection decision making. So what is it? Well, it's a simulation of real-world fire protection code and standard and design and inspection challenges. You see, as convenient as it would be to have everything that we do in our daily lives asked to us in a form of an A, B, C, or D multiple choice question, that's just not reality. In the real world, we aren't given all of the potential options. In the real world, we aren't even given all the information we usually need. In the real world, we have to ask, we have to know who to ask, and we have to coordinate. In the real world, we have to find the path that leads us to the answer that we need. And even that path isn't always clear. In the real world, we have to do all of this, and we have to do it as efficiently as we can. So that's where we've created this simulation, if you will. It's a real-world fire protection challenge that simulates what we actually face in the real world, the actual things we have to do in the real world. Need to coordinate? Need a set of updated plans? Need questions answered? Well, who do you ask? What if we don't get all the information? Can I find that on Google? Is this open source? Do I have a resource for that? Here in the simulator, you're given the challenge and some very basic preliminary information. The rest you have to seek out for yourself. Need a furniture plan? Ask the architect. Need structural dimensions? Ask the structural engineer. Need the size of mechanical units? Check the mechanical plans. Here, we simulate what fire protection professionals actually do in the real world. Okay, that's different. Looks cool, but why does this make a difference? Why are you so excited about this, Joe? Well, we're only introducing this today, but these simulations or workshops or escape rooms, whatever you want to call them, they're going to give us a chance to truly hone our skills. Have a job where we need to determine if sprinklers are required? Well, why not simulate this challenge or test this challenge or hone that skill 3 times to learn how to do it, or 5 times, or 10 times? What if the new hire in the office that just joined the team had the opportunity to figure out whether a fire alarm system is required 10 different times before they even started their very first job? Wouldn't that experience or that skill or that muscle start to develop so that we're familiar when we have some idea of what we're supposed to be doing right at the beginning? What if we were to have that new hire do a fire alarm layout for 10 different buildings before they even do their first one in the real world? What about inspections or plan review or sprinkler layouts or egress analysis? Well, there's tons of potential with this, and we think we can do that. We're only cracking the door open right now. To find our challenges or our workshops, just go to the main video catalog and click on workshops. You'll see a list of them there, everything that we have available. You sign up with your user email and you're given instructions and you're off into the simulation. We are invested in helping push the industry forward, and the only way to do that is by putting everything we've created in your hands to help you be great at what you do. We don't succeed unless you do, and we're honestly just extremely excited to be bringing these new concepts to reality within the MeyerFire University space. Thanks for watching, and thanks for being a part of what makes this fire protection community such a great one. I'm Joe Meyer. This is MeyerFire University.